Okay, sorry I got cut off on the last video. Had something to do. What I was trying to say with all that, they acted like criminals. And again, they would have rather died than anyone in the world find out that it was them behind everything. Them behind trying to get me locked up, making me a criminal, painting me a criminal like they are. Bringing me down to their level, bringing me down to Google's level. They're an adjudicated criminal. That's why they have to defame me all the time. That's why the mob had to defame me. They are criminals. It's all they got. I'm sure they looked into my background. There is nothing. I knew that going in. And I knew you all would look. You thought I was like you, I know. Just another one like you. So many of you out there. You don't have to be mob. You're still goddamn worthless. You thought I was a normal one like you. All of you did. I'm not. Never was, son. Never been like you. Never gonna be like you. That goes for Google, the mob, every cunt that went along with their talking points because they got mad. Never gonna be like you, son. Looking at the background all you want all day. I am not you. You ain't gonna find jack shit. And you all found that out the hard way, didn't you? I gotta light this cigarette. How am I gonna do this with a phone in my hand? I'm gonna let you look at the sky for a second because I just don't give a shit. All right. So, again, they wouldn't have been scurrying behind the scenes, sending bots to come threaten you, insult you every day to try and drive my audience away. Google and the mob. They wouldn't have done that if they weren't criminals. They wouldn't have defamed me and some of you if they weren't criminals, if they weren't guilty. They wouldn't have tried to shut me down and have shut me down everywhere I go. They wouldn't have messaged and talked to every website if they weren't guilty. It's that simple. That's confirmation. Them going behind the scenes and doing all this and just pretend, oh, we don't do anything. We're not doing anything. Yes, you are. Yes, you were. Every day since you saw me the first time. You people ain't shit. You're fucking low-rent mobsters. And you thought you were smart. You're not. I'm smart. That's why I didn't walk over to the car when your two fucking killers showed up. Cunts. So again, if I was just some quack idiot that no one took seriously, well, they would just acknowledge they knew who I was and they say, oh, he's a quack moron. They wouldn't have been contacting Google and Facebook and TikTok and every fucking website I went to. They wouldn't have had Google run with their talking points. They wouldn't have done any of that. They just would have dismissed me as a fucking joke. What I'm trying to say is they paid way too much attention. They took this way too seriously. That tells me all I need to know. Plus the 2 men sent to kill me. My God, they might as well write I'm guilty on their foreheads. But besides the obvious stuff, and you weren't there when those 2 men showed up. And it's a hard story to believe, but you imagine living it, son. Imagine feeling the devil there. Imagine seeing these 2 idiots, these 2 greasy fucking idiots. One who I couldn't see their face at all. And I had good eyes then, and I was staring. I could not see this man's face, the man in the passenger seat. I'm sure that was the point, that I don't see his face, because that was going to be the one that shot me if I walked over to the car. Right, gypsies? Right. I know that's how you usually handle problems. And I know you're used to dealing with stupid, like, idiots like you. You mess with the wrong motherfucker, son. I'm sorry. That's why you're still paying attention to this day. That's why Google's still paying attention to this day. That's why all of you are. Sorry to disappoint you. I was never a right-wing nationalist meth head, sorry. I was never a hardcore drug addict like you people. Just weed. That's all. Because I'm smart. And you're stupid. Have a good day.